Oh my God. We're just going to come in. That's a good fade right into episode 39. Should we just keep it like on the background a little bit?
The whole time.
I kind of like it.
So
you get that from 93X too?
Oh my God. I'm a big board guy. Obviously, hey, welcome back to episode 39 of On Tap with the Boys. Look at Tucker's back making fun of me and fucking dissing me. I missed him. 2 months of no harassment. Well, he gives me off-camera harassment a lot, mostly sexual, but
he's been growing that beard since last year.
Yeah,
January 11th.
Yes.
It'll be exactly 1 year of not shaving.
Yeah.
So well, we wanted to bring it back in, how we usually do things, episode 39 shit, but Tucker, you haven't been on for 2 months, and I figured, obviously you listen to every episode, so I mean, just off of your research, bring us in on how we do things around here.
Great. I wouldn't have done anything different.
No, bring us in. How does every intro of On Top of the Boys go? Yeah, I knew that's exactly how that was gonna go.
I didn't watch one episode.
So that's that. We have amazing supporters here at On Top with the Boys. Even the people that are on it don't support us. That's how great it is. But no, this episode 39, we had all the original boys. The boys are back. The original boys are back in town, and for some reason, I got a weird vibe going right now. I don't know. I'm hungover, that's for sure. But we got all the original guys. We're going to talk about, because Monday, this is coming out on Tuesday, but 1 year anniversary of On Tap with the Boys.
Absolutely. It'll be, so you'll be hearing this on Tuesday, obviously, but yesterday, January 11th, will be exactly 1 year from the first episode being recorded.
Incredible.
We're almost exactly on the audio version, almost exactly 10,000 downloads. We're like 18 downloads away from 10K.
Yeah. And we're going to get into that mostly, about the future of us, and we're going to get a little fucked up. At least I plan on it. Tucker's a big drinker now, so we're going to we're going to get into it. On Tap with the Boys, 1 year anniversary. We're going in
extravaganza.
I don't know, extravaganza. Let's hit it.
You are now listening to On Tap with the Boys, a podcast about beer, bad decisions, and bad friends. With your hosts, Kody, Tyler, Dalton, and Tucker.
You're hurting.
I do. Yeah, I feel really weird.
You're acting like you're hurting a little bit with the hangover.
Well, okay, so audio listeners can't tell, but I have fucking cornrows in my mullet right now, and it's awesome, but it's like holding my head so tight. Like I'm in a really weird headspace. I was hungover before, and now I'm like, whoa. I feel out of it. I feel like, honestly, in that intro, I know I kill it. I always kill it, but I was like, man, this feels wrong. This feels shitty. But I know it was good. But it's just a liquor talking. So this episode, our
got
drink,
some natty daddy.
Today's drink is sponsored by Kyle Sim. Big supporter of the podcast.
Absolutely.
He was on one of the first episodes that we had out. He brought us these Natty Daddy lemonades, which from what I understand is basically Natty's equivalent of the Mike's Harder.
Okay, so here's my expectations going to this. Big time fucking Natter Days guy. I love it, And I'm expecting the same out of this. I want a beer with lemonade taste, but
you're not going to
8%.
get that. You're going to get a lemonade.
This is lemonade.
I was going to say, at 8% and being lemonade, I think it's just going to taste like a Mike's Hard.
That's what I'm expecting is a Mike's Hard.
100%.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, no. It says malt beverage on the side, so that's got me excited.
Okay.
I like
Got me
it.
excited. Here we go.
That's not like a
lemonade.
That's not like a Mike's Hard.
Ooh. That almost tastes like what's that? Is it Country Time lemonade?
Dude.
What's the country lemonade?
It is country time when you put too much sugar in it, except without the grains.
That's
good.
That's really good.
Am I at the Pine County Fair in the little lemon booth right now? That's exactly what this tastes like.
You could clear beer
I
the
don't want
fuck
to talk
out of
about
me
it.
in these things.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This could handle 50%.
You could clear-nade me. Is that
Clear.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had that?
Yeah.
Lemonade, beer, and then vodka?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We used to
No.
do it.
Very good.
In college, we take one drink out, Bacardi, and a little bit of lemon juice. And that's the ghetto summer
We would
shandy.
do it at the fair.
Yes.
We would get the lemonade stand. We'd get vodka, and then we would get the tap beer.
I mean, a couple of weeks ago, we were partying out at your uncle's place, and I was putting vodka in my Natter Days.
They'll never know which uncle.
I blacked hard. So, but yeah, we're back. 1 year. Kody's dead. He's back from the dead.
Bars are opening again on Monday also.
Yes.
A lot of
that's
things are
huge.
happening on Monday.
It's incredible.
Cody starts his new job out in
do.
Nodak.
I do.
The
I'm
bars
moving.
reopen at 50%.
I'm moving
It's our
tomorrow.
1 year anniversary. Yeah, tomorrow being
Cody's gone tomorrow.
Saturday.
But yeah.
Are you guys gonna be at the cricket at 10:59?
Guy's gone 2 months, forgets how to use his mic.
I honestly kind of plan on it, but at the same time, I don't know if that's like a good idea for my health.
You're laid off. Of course you're going to be there.
Well, that's another thing. I've been drunk for like 5 days.
When
and it's,
have
like,
you
getting
ever been
bad.
worried about your health?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
You need to start out Sunday with those pressure washers, the vodka Red Bulls.
Oh,
Oh God.
The vein pressure washers.
what
I
is
hit
it?
them hard last night. Okay, so listen to this story out in Wisconsin last night, and I go to this bar, and a lot of the bars out there don't have freaking Red Bull, and it drives me nuts. I went to this bar.
What do they have?
well, it's expensive.
They give black liquid ice or Monster.
Weird.
That's what they use.
Monster?
It drives me nuts. So I go to this bar. I'm like, and I was there with Alyssa, and I told her, I said, you want to know why this is a better bar than all those other bars we go to? Because they have Red Bull. I can see the Red Bull. I'm excited. I'm like pressure washers all night. And I said, okay. I said, can I get a vodka Red Bull, please? Yeah, absolutely. She goes over, makes me a drink, brings it back, and I'm drinking it. I'm like, the fuck? This is not Red Bull. This isn't Red Bull. This is Monster.
Yeah.
And I go and I make it clear again. Can I get a vodka Red Bull, please, for another one? And I watch her make it. She goes right past the Red Bull, grabs a fucking Monster, and pours
cheaper.
it in there.
It is cheaper.
And I'm like, you motherfuckers. So then, for my third one, I said, do you have Red Bull? She's like, yeah. I'm like, can I please get vodka Red Bull, please?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. And I got Red Bull after that. I'm like, Jesus Christ. You act like I can't tell. Like, I don't know. I'm a big Red Bull guy.
They
I
just
love Red Bull.
must have a huge overstock of them from when they bought a shit ton of them in 2010.
Yeah, right.
Like back when they were
You
cool.
talking
you know?
Monster?
Yeah.
Or Red Bull?
Yeah, no, Monster.
You know what?
That was their phase.
I'll tell you
a
what.
couple years.
I don't ever see Red Bull stickers on hard hats at work. It's always Monster stickers.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, because everybody at
Monsters-
construction sites are cool.
Yeah, that shit's
Yeah.
scary.
Red Bull doesn't really hand out the stickers though.
No, they don't.
They don't.
I don't know if I've really...
I should
Red Bull
flex on
stickers
everybody
are
and just get a
rare.
massive Red Bull sticker. I'll probably get beat up. Oh, you're a Red Bull guy, huh? Oh, you know what we do to Red Bull guys around here, huh?
What's your pay grade?
Yeah.
That's how you know you're foreman or higher when
Yeah.
you're drinking fucking Red Bulls instead of
You
Monster.
can afford that, huh?
I have
Heard that.
one of my truck drivers, he drinks 4 12 or 16 ounce Red Bulls a day.
That's bad.
My God.
Very bad.
Are you kidding me?
No.
So there's this guy I used to work with that would drink like 2 Monsters every day.
Yeah.
And that throughout the day would still be drinking coffee. You know, like in the
my
car
God.
That's
industry, the
dangerous.
caffeine is
Coffee
a big
fucks
deal.
me.
Like,
That's
people are
dangerous.
drinking caffeine all day. Not a big deal. But this guy ended up actually developing some sort of tumor that turned into cancer. And literally they said like 100% this is because you drink these energy drinks. And, and Mountain Dew. Drink like a case of Mountain Dew a day.
Yeah.
Woofed.
okay.
And drinking coffee and 2 Monsters a day. I'm like, dude, how are you functioning?
That's all your calories, just drinking.
Damn.
It's like
Oh,
it's
easy.
like you're always the only way to stay awake. It would be from having caffeine in your body.
Well,
Diabetes.
I can tell. I switch it up throughout the year. I'm big Red. I love Red Bull. I do usually 1 Red Bull a day, but I switch it up. I go to Bang or I'll go to Rockstar.
Oh, fuck, dude. Bang.
Because
Because
got
it's-
like 350 milligrams
Dude.
of caffeine in Bang.
That's
Isn't it?
worse.
fucking
Or
hit,
300.
and they suck. They're crazy. But I think
suck.
like I build a tolerance to certain. I feel like you get energy from different things in each brand. So like I'll drink Red Bull.
Yeah, because
they'll
like
do
Red Bull
fucking
has
nothing to me.
taurine in it, whatever that is.
Yeah, and Bang has fucking creatine in it. I mean, I was
getting
jacked.
swole.
Do you see how swole I am right now?
I think the
I'm
key with
shredded,
Bang
bro.
is like those B vitamins, I guess.
Oh, dude, it's all
But
about
getting
them D
too many
vitamins.
of them, I guess, is like really bad for
You
your
just
kidneys
piss
or
it
something.
out. Yeah, that would be
But
because you're processing it.
I don't know. Gosh, I feel like there's so it's so ominous of like the long term effects of that shit.
for sure.
This is coming from 4 dudes who fucking like drink way too much all the time.
Yeah,
So-
dude, mostly Tucker
Yeah.
though. Mostly Tucker.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I want to get back to tumors and shit and piss and whatnot. But what
Tumors, shit, and piss.
Speaking of piss,
let's get a rundown on like the past 2 months. Like, what does your life consist of past 2 months?
yeah,
Well,
because
since we're talking about piss, let's do
Yeah, that's what I thought it was pretty good.
Great.
Talking about our health.
Yeah.
We're big health guys.
That
We're
was a
big-
great segue.
That was.
I love announcing our segues. We're going back to episode 1 right now.
Yeah.
Fart in the mic for us. So,
That bit's never gonna
Hey,
get
you got
old.
Brody on the mic?
oh shit.
Anyway. So
We haven't done that in a long time. We have changed a lot. Let's talk about how thick Peppa Pig is too. All right. bring
Anyway,
us in,
Tucker.
Talking about piss, so
Yeah.
I got a little piss and shit story for you guys.
Absolutely big.
Hope
big
you guys
shit,
aren't eating breakfast or dinner or anything like that.
No, I'm just drinking a lemonade.
So it was probably
I'm just
like
drinking your piss.
a few weeks ago. I noticed my urine is getting pretty different color. You know,
What? So this is what I liked is that you compared it to blood orange beer.
Well, yeah, let me get to it. Fuckhead.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just gonna. I thought you were gonna go past that and not talk about.
No.
it.
So
Okay.
so I noticed my urine was a little bit different color, and I was like, all right, well that's weird. Maybe I'm just dehydrated, and it's like super weird color. Mm-hmm. And
like beyond apple juice.
yes,
Okay, 'cause I-
weird.
like,
it
I've
was,
seen
it
it go
wasn't
apple.
even like yellow. you
Okay.
know?
Okay.
And so a few days go by, and it's getting more different color, and I'm like, all right, well this is a little weird. And so one morning I peed, and it was literally a blood orange beer,
I love.
or like a rose gold.
The
you know?
it was definitely the taste, right?
yeah.
I love the comparisons because you compared it to beer from 320 down here. I love that.
No,
right
that
away.
color would be. I'd be like,
Yeah.
Yep. And so then after that, I was like, okay, well, there's obviously blood in my urine.
But you want it looking more like a Dalton's Light. It was looking more like a blood orange.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I tell Indigo, I was like, hey, come in here, look at this.
Well, that thing's pretty small. Hey, your pee looks weird.
That hurt my feelings. So anyway, she's like, yeah, there's definitely, blood in your urine. I'm like, all right, well, that's
Fortunate.
That's unsettling,
I'll give it
start
another day.
screaming.
And so
Did you start screaming at the top of your lungs?
no, I was a little nervous, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't, that nervous. So then later that day, I went and took a fat shit. And everything's fine. Everything's whatnot. And I'm sitting there for 45 minutes on my phone.
Your legs are asleep.
Yeah.
You have no chance of standing up.
And I get up to flush or whatnot, and I did wipe. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I just don't think I need to say that. And I look down, and there's a lot of blood.
Oh no!
Yes.
It was a Tyler shit.
Worse.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So
big
for you
time
guys
it.
that don't know, Tyler sends us pictures of his shit
I'm gonna gag.
when it's bloody, or when it's just totally,
Which is like at least once a week.
yeah, or like when there's no porcelain left.
I'm a big health guy. What can I say?
It's a cry for help, is what it is.
So then I'm really nervous, and so I go out and tell Indigo, and she's like, you gotta make a doctor's appointment. I'm like, all right, yeah. So I call the doctors and get an appointment, and they couldn't get me in until a few days later. I'm like, all right, that's fine.
I'll just bleed out.
Yeah,
It's cool.
right. And so a few days go by, and it's a day before the doctor's appointment, and Indigo comes up to me laughing. She's like, you know why there was blood in your stomach or urine and shit and
Bowel
whatnot?
movements.
I'm like, no, why? She's like, it's because you've been eating beets for like the past week. So if you guys that don't know, beets literally,
Yes, it's not.
it literally looks like there's blood in your urine and shit.
So he's
And like
freaking out.
I was really scared.
Oh yeah, that would be scary.
Yes.
We're actually changing from a drinking podcast to a health podcast. Because I think every single one of us maybe could benefit from just hearing each other's stories about things with
I would have
our
never
bodies.
thought of that.
No.
Never.
No.
Now every time I eat beets, I'm like, my friend Tucker.
I'm just gonna be picturing Tucker's piss and shit every time I'm eating beets now.
Because the in-laws came over and they brought
You showed them.
a big thing of
You
beets.
showed that. I didn't flush so that they could see what it looked like.
Check out what I did last week. I've been using the guest bathroom.
No, what I'm getting at is they brought a big thing, like a big bowl of beets. And I told them, I was like, man, I fucking love beets. And they're like, here, you can have them. So all week I ate beets.
Yeah.
All week.
Gotcha. So by the end, when it's finally like going through your body, that's
It was
when
a
it's
lot
like,
of beets in my system.
It's just so great because that whole time you were telling that story, I kept looking over at Kody and he's like, "Why the fuck we don't do this? This is a long time talking about shit."
no, you misread that. It was like a look of concern a little bit. To be honest.
I got the look of concern.
It was like, I don't know where this is going, but I think maybe that I should offer some advice to also go to the doctor if you haven't already.
all this beat talk's really gonna confuse Jay. If you remember when we had him on, he thought I was talking about beats like rapping.
Yeah. It's like, you young kids and your faggot music.
Yeah, that was a good impression.
That was pretty good.
Jay, if you're listening, he's talking about the veggie table.
We appreciate it.
Bears
Beats.
eats beats.
Battlestar Galactica.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
What?
What are you doing? What's going on here?
Oh my God, we're big office guys here.
Big health nuts.
Never watched it.
So that's Tucker shit, literally.
That's all you did for 2 months. That's wild.
Yes.
Yeah. No, yeah. What else? Like, what does your alcohol consumption consist of?
Oh my God, it's low.
I was gonna say he came down, drank one beer, and he's like, I haven't had a Busch Light in a lot of moons.
Many moons. No, my alcohol consumption is really low. I couldn't tell you the last time I got drunk.
I was at his shop last week. I looked in his fridge, and it's okay. So my fridge, even my house fridge, I got beer. Shop fridge is all beer and liquor.
Yeah.
His shop fridge, it consisted of 2 Mountain Dews, a couple teas, and a frozen Crunchwrap Supreme.
I still got that crunch wrap.
Saving it for later.
I still got that cunt wrap.
Yeah, it was an old one. It was extra crunchy, and I'm like, dude, this is dismal, bro. He's like, you want something to drink? I'll grab it out of there.
We got milk, bro.
The expiration dates from 2019, but you can give her a whirl.
I thought you were talking about like grabbing breast milk on accident. Or
That's
something.
100% what I was talking about.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought he was going towards.
Sure.
So
You try it?
did you
I
put
have
it-
not.
did-
No.
Are you going to?
Probably not.
Would you put it
Why?
in, like, would you try it in some cereal? I heard it's pretty dope.
I feel like that would
If I
be
was
more
gonna-
gross.
If I was going to try it, it'd be a sip and that's it.
Yeah.
I think if I was going to try it, it'd be plain. It couldn't be with anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know. There's something about knowing, even though I know that it comes out of a cow's teat,
Yeah.
but just like a human teat. For some reason, I imagine it being thicker. Like almost.
Well, have you ever
chunky?
have you ever had milk out of a
hurts
bulk
my
tank?
nipples.
Or, you've probably never had
Raw milk? No, I never.
out of a bulk tank. I mean, like, sometimes there's like a good amount of blood in it. Like in the big farms, there's blood. I mean, the smaller ones that I ever worked on, it was pretty clean, but it's fucking thick, you know. And that's what I imagine breast milk would be like.
It's I don't. It might be, but it separates after a long time.
Can you pasteurize human breast milk?
I would imagine so.
What is
I'm sorry,
pasteurizing?
that's just heating it up. That's boiling it.
That's it.
Is it?
If I'm
It's
not
just
mistaken,
boiling out like the
isn't that-
impurities or dirty
and like
shit or what?
filtering it or whatever.
thought
I
you
might
just,
be
like,
wrong.
If
but
you know what it is, put it in the comments. Legitimately, I don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
I'm pretty sure that's just what it means. They make it clean.
There's a big thing overseas, over in Europe, that you can, like, what's that that country that has like all the hookers and weed, and it was big before we had weed over
Amsterdam.
here.
America.
Amsterdam. You can
Red light district.
Yes, yeah, you can buy like breast milk
What it's
ice
known
cream
for?
and shit.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a big push like that.
Marijuana's been legal there for
Long
ever.
time. Everybody go there for weed
Hookers.
and hookers.
Why is it red light district? Why is that?
It's like the Pine City of Europe. It's awesome.
There's a
I've never been.
There's
I
a
wanna go.
documentary on Netflix. It's not What the Health, but it's
Douche
something like
Bigelow, European Gigolo.
yes, no.
Yes, it is. Amsterdam is in that.
Listen. No, but there's this.
That's what you're talking
There's
about.
this Netflix series, and they talk about.
Yeah, Rob Schneider.
No, they talk about milk and raw milk. There's a big push in California for raw milk, and there's a breast milk deal,
Okay.
and it's like killed people.
Raw milk has killed them?
No, non-pasteurized milk.
Yeah,
yeah, raw
kills.
milk. Yeah,
It's like it still has,
bad stuff in it.
yeah, like disease.
There is some
People
shit
can
in
go
it.
into shock and shit. It's like there's
So-
a reason we fucking do it.
So what's up with this? I mean, it's a big trend right now. You know, these fucking hipsters and these. I don't know. The big thing
Easy.
is the big thing is the big thing is you drink straight milk. Like what the fuck? They're like they freak out that they're like you drink milk like with nothing in it, no chocolate sauce or something.
Chocolate sauce.
That drives me nuts. You guys all drink straight milk, right?
Yeah.
Like just out of.
Well,
I only drink gay milk.
Oh, it is so good to have the boys back. This is
No,
this is an OG episode.
I love how
right
you're
here.
talking about talking about hipsters, and you got effing corn rolls in.
You can tell he's got kids because he says effing.
So legacy growing up here.
It's past 7 o'clock. Keep your voices down.
So What the fuck did you say?
It drives me nuts.
I'm turning into Kody over here.
These people freak out that like you drink milk straight.
Yeah. So I the only time I drink milk is one, if it's in cereal, or if it's enhancing my cereal, and then two, if like I'm having like a Pop-Tart and I need to dunk it.
Oh,
You don't
drink milk?
I'm never like a glass of milk sounds good. Right
I would
now.
agree with that. I don't ever do that.
Dude. There's sometimes like I'll be like fucking like chug milk because like it's like refreshing to me.
What I think happened.
I really like.
What I think
love milk.
happened is I grew up and substituted that with beer.
I was just going to say that. I think when I got old enough to where having a beer with dinner was acceptable, that was when I quit drinking milk at dinner. Right? I mean,
Yeah, I
I really
suppose.
think that's really the changing point for me. But as a kid, I drank a lot of milk.
Did you know we're not supposed to drink milk?
Well, I mean, it's not, obviously not meant for us.
No.
Are you going to start trying to sell us some beauty products right now?
No, listen. Lactose
it
intolerant
pyramid scheme?
is actually normal.
Yes.
And we
Okay.
became
Yeah.
tolerant of lactose because we never stopped drinking it.
yeah.
Fucking cheese is dope, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Cheese.
Norwegian,
Yeah.
let's go.
I love cheese.
Norwegian.
Is this going to be a health episode?
Yeah.
I think this
Yeah,
kind of is a
must
health
be.
episode.
Must be.
But I love
Anyways,
it how-
I have this like weird growth.
Let me taste it.
So this is what I like. You know, last week I went off of the shit that I had written down and stuff like, but we had shit written down for this episode. We talked about it in the intro, and we've like talked about none of that. We literally just go off on fucking tangents, and I love it. It's great. It's the beautiful part. This is what I miss in the year in review.
Year in review.
On tap,
On
with, the
tap
boys.
with the boys.
This is great. It's good, and it sucks because it's never gonna happen again.
What do you mean it's never going to happen again?
You're leaving us.
We're not dying.
You killed us.
Kinda.
Dude, I'm only 3.5 hours away. I can come back whenever.
He greatly underestimated that drive. If I'm not mistaken, isn't it 4?
Is that because
No,
he has gray hair?
you can do Fargo in 4 for sure.
Yeah. He said 3.5.
He could probably do it 3.5. Maybe if he had a cool
I
car
got expired tabs.
That's
I'll go 80.
illegal.
I don't care.
That's illegal.
I've been driving around with expired tabs since October.
I'd be able to get to Grand Forks in 4.5. So I would assume you can get to.
I've been doing
Fargo
it since November. You got me beat.
I was,
Nice.
here's the thing. I've leased my vehicle. I
I-
only have until the end of October until I got to trade the thing in. I'm not going to buy new tabs. Moving to North Dakota. Look at North Dakota Place. Tabs are like $15 over there.
Okay. Sure.
Here it's like $400 if I want to go get new tabs.
I skipped
Screw
the-
that.
I
What are you
skipped
gonna
the
get?
whole year on my truck.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably something cool.
I skipped
Maybe,
the whole year on my truck. If you didn't hear that,
I mean, hell, what's that?
I skipped.
I remember you saying that.
I went into the DMV to renew my tabs on my truck because they were late like a motherfucker, like way off. And we know the person at the DMV.
Okay.
And
Don't rat him out.
He
He or she.
Yeah, he or she looks at me and he or she's like, you could just wait a month and then skip a whole year. and I'm like, shit, she's like, I figured you'd do it.
Side note.
Yeah, he or
shout
she.
out to the Pine City DMV. They're always, literally everyone bitches about their DMVs being terrible. I love going to our
Yeah.
DMV.
They help us out.
As
a lot.
long
It
as
is
the
always
line-
a good experience.
As long as the line doesn't suck. I went there once for
Yeah.
a boat, right? And it was like my brother's grandpa's boat, right? So,
Butte?
and I was trying to get it in my name, and they're like, "Whose boat is this?" And I'm like, Nick Weimer. And they're like,
Oh, that's the last time drink.
"Oh, my bad." they're like, "Nope." And I'm like, "All right." Then I named another person. Nope.
I don't know who.
And I'm like, "Okay." And I named my uncle, and they're like, "All right." And I was like, "Nailed it."
yeah.
So when I was in Florida, I had someone come and buy my Can-Am, my side-by-side.
Oh,
While I
really?
was
Cool.
gone. Yeah, so it's sold now. Thank
Oh,
God.
sweet.
Great. One less thing I got hauled to North Dakota.
I was telling him earlier, we were talking in the last episode about how he's the best investor ever because of that investment. Yeah, he just fucking
Took a
knocked
big
himself
L.
way down.
If you guys will click the link in the description, I'll show you my masterclass of how to lose 10 grand in
Oh,
8
yeah.
months.
Oh, no,
Just quick buy a side-by-side in May and then sell it in beginning of January for 10 grand less. That's how you do it.
put like 400 miles on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
even have
1,000 miles.
1,000? Oh, wow,
1,000 miles
I'm
out of
actually
it.
impressed you
It
put
would have been
that many on
cheaper
it.
for me to rent one every single time I rode it
Oh, for sure.
than it was to buy the machine.
This is
Don't
what he
get me
did.
wrong,
After he
awesome.
sold it, he crunched the numbers and was like, "Yep, I definitely screwed myself."
100%. I had to sell it cheap to get rid of it. Don't care. But don't remember where I was going with that, so continue. I don't remember. I lost my
No,
train of
you were
thought.
talking about the DMV, how I would
Oh,
assume
yeah.
you're going into.
So I
yeah.
call the DMV. Well, the guy says, I can only come pick it up today. I'm like, dude, I'm in Florida. I don't know how I'm going to orchestrate this. And he's like, well, send me a picture of the registration card so I can at least tell my bank. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know where it is. I literally have no idea where the registration card is. So I call the DMV and I'm like, hey, is there any possible way, like I'll give you any information of mine that you need. Is there any possible way you could just reprint a registration and then send me a picture of it?
Just have them text you a picture.
Personal number.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
actually
no,
surprised they didn't do that.
We can't do that. But, maybe if you had someone that we knew you sent in to come and pick it up because you physically couldn't, we could maybe do something about that. And I'm just like, all right, perfect. I called Tyler, like, can you go pick up a registration card for me? And she's like, all right, when he comes, just let me know. It'll just be sitting on the counter. I'm like, perfect. He calls me. He's like, there's a big line. I'm like, dude, just go right to the front. It's sitting there right for you.
Big ass line. And I'm like, I'm a very Midwestern. Nice.
Yeah, like budging is weird.
Yeah, do not fucking
We've been
budge.
training with that since day one in the lunch line at school.
Yeah, I stood in the line for an hour outside.
Yep.
Cold as fuck. And they added a window in the front. So when I finally got to the front, and I was still outside, and they seen me in the window, and they were talking in there and shit. And the girl comes out, are you waiting in line for this for $10? Is this all you're here for? I'm like, yeah, I just didn't want to be a dick and budge in line. She's like, you could have just came in. I'm like, fuck. I felt bad.
So anyways, took a picture of it, sent it to the guy. He picked it up, dropped the check off at the bank because I called the bank, did the same thing. Hey, guys, dropping off a check for $24,000. Will you sign it for me and put it in my account? Like, yeah, sure. Sold it from Florida.
Nice.
Didn't even have to talk to the guy.
Fucking
See, and that's
salesman.
how like we know we could off Kody and then still
we don't
like
need him.
still like have him like
Hey, I'm
get
Kody.
a stimulus check.
Someone's gonna come and take all the money out of my account. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
Tucker's talking, like people, they keep like collecting Social Security after the parents are dead for like fucking 5 years.
Yeah.
It's like sketchy
yeah,
shit.
we could do that with Kody.
Yeah, we could do that with Kody.
Every stimulus.
He's almost that old. Do we
Beat
need
me
to
off and then
do we
take
need
my
to
money.
Take a bathroom break or
I'd
no?
beat you off
Yeah.
and then take your money.
Okay.
All right, we got PF.
We'll be right back after this
Oh my
message.
god, I'm still figuring this fucking shit out, dude. Oh my god. Do it for me. Do it for me.
Dun, 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 dun,
I don't remember how it goes.
dun,
Dude,
dun,
what the fuck?
dun,
We'll be right back after these messages.
It's time for a bathroom break. The boys will be right back.
On Top of the Boys, episode 39.
All right. That was a wonderful bathroom break, and I actually completely forgot until we're coming back in here now. I have a little parting gift for you guys. Not necessarily a parting gift. It's not
God.
this isn't goodbye. This is just goodbye for now.
If
Oh,
I
boy.
see you before I die, it's too early.
It's a
I have
Is it ice?
Smirnoff.
Is it
the
Smirnoff?
holy grail of books to leave for the
Oh
pod.
my god. Yes. I forgot about that. You had that for our audio listeners, and even if you can't see it, it's Alcoholics. It's an Alcoholics Anonymous book. Is this? Do you get?
It's
this
the fourth edition. They've had to change things
Funny
3
story.
times.
Actually, how I obtained this was I have a friend who owns apartment buildings, and this was left in one of the tenants who he had to evict his apartment. So he just gets everything they leave, and
All right,
this
give it
was
here.
one of them.
Give it here.
I've never read it actually. I think it would be an interesting
It
read.
literally has a name right on it.
I don't know why.
What is it? Shout out.
Nope. Shout out.
Shout out. Someone knows them. Tag them in the comments.
That might be a name that I've seen before.
Well, it's not from around here. It's out in like middle of
Okay,
nowhere, North
good.
Dakota.
Then good.
But it's
very.
possible.
It's a common.
It's
name.
probably not.
What do we got?
We got
What do we
confetti falling from the
Here,
ceiling.
I'm gonna give you a random
First
one.
time
Boom.
opening a beer, Tyler.
Give me a
I don't
verse.
know what the fuck happened. This thing
I know Alcoholics Anonymous is very faith based, so probably has a lot religion stuff.
Here you go.
in
Here
it.
you go.
Sure.
I am a physician, licensed to practice in a Western state. I am also an alcoholic. This reads like a sexual book.
I think it's just how you're reading it.
I love that Dalton's reading it. You know,
In two
like,
Right.
That's totally him.
in 2 ways, I may be a little different from other alcoholics.
Is this what we're going with this podcast right now?
This is. All right, for more content, subscribe to our Patreon.
Yeah, we're gonna have an audiobook set up here soon.
On Tap with the Boys OnlyFans,
where
we
it's
read
just-
one chapter out of Alcoholics Anonymous book every week.
Oh boy, not too anonymous of me.
Oofta. Oof.
Dude, this fashion mullet is awesome. It's
yeah,
really good.
so Tucker obviously hasn't been here for 2 months, so he's digging in the fridge and he's seeing all that. He's like, "Whoa, look at this!" And he's loving the beer right now.
Fucking Ric
It's
Flair in a
good,
can.
ain't it good?
I originally just bought that for the artwork on it, but it's actually good beer.
Oh, so you got this. No one special got
No, he found it.
I found
Where'd
it
you
at
get it
the
at?
Voyager bottle shop here in
It's
town.
really good. I really like it.
I like that if I'm not mistaken, is his beard in the shape of a hop?
Yes, it is.
Oh shit! I never noticed that.
That's really cool.
What's that called? Flavor Saver.
The flavor
Yeah.
saver.
Hell yeah! So in true fashion of season 1, I was really hoping that you had a Florida Man of the Week.
Florida Man of the Week.
I've never been so excited for a saxophone in my whole life.
I really enjoy that. Our Florida Man of the Week this week, it's fucking insane what's going on. Okay, so last week we talked about how 2020 is fucking crazy. We were hoping for a push, okay?
Yep.
We're saying if a push is a win in 2020 to 2021.
2021, if it's equal
Or lesser than.
Uh,
that's a win.
If it's even
equal or more,
we're fucking okay with
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Just because we're like, as long as it doesn't get worse. Well,
6 days in,
6 days in, motherfuckers are raiding the Capitol. So
all of Florida.
So that is
Every Florida man in the whole world is at the Capitol. When was
something
that?
like
Yesterday or 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
yeah.
See,
So
it's today.
it's just crazy. Yeah. So they're the Florida Man of the Week. Just fucking these people was like 10,000 people. All of them didn't get in there, but yeah, raid the Capitol. It's like, yeah, that's pretty fucking Florida of you, buddy.
Busting in the windows. There's a dude in a Vikings
was a
stereotypical bison helmet thing.
Yeah, with no shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stealing the furniture, sitting in the desks with their
Yeah.
feet up, and
Nicolas Cage
Oh
with
my
the
God.
Declaration of Independence.
It is.
If that isn't the most 2020 thing, I
In
really don't
2021.
But it was
know what it is.
2021.
I know.
It's
just a
wild.
continuation. Have you seen those memes where it's like January or December 31st, 2020, and then it flips January 1, 2020?
I saw one that
like
said
it stays the same.
Said for the 6th, it was December 37th, 2020.
No
But,
shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you guys actually want to know a funny story about the Florida Man?
I would
thing?
love to
So-
talk about that.
The picture that I found that I've used in the past for the videos of Jesus playing the saxophone.
Wait, the picture that pops up when we do this? That one?
Yes. So
I'm kind of hoping the picture pops up. Whoever
Yeah,
edits
I-
it.
I wrote this down.
You got that, Jake?
I don't know what the photo looks like because I don't watch it.
This
It's literally
motherfucker.
just Jesus playing a saxophone.
And there's a beautiful blue sky behind him, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
is amazing.
So apparently, this guy Kevin Zadai says that he died during a dental procedure and went to heaven. Like physically, his heart stopped while he was getting some sort of dental procedure done.
That's why I don't go to
getting oral.
dentist.
Yeah, he had a bad anesthesiologist.
So he dies,
Anesthesia.
went to heaven, and comes back knowing how to play the saxophone. Like
What?
freaking amazing. Apparently, when he died, he said Jesus taught him how to play the saxophone.
Now, hold on, time out. Just so
Seriously.
everybody knows, the saxophone you hear is actually Tyler just fucking around.
It is.
That's
Yeah.
not this guy.
But it actually sounds pretty sweet. I like
sound
it.
pretty
It did
good.
go
I
well. You definitely didn't die and go to
How
heaven
did
to learn
Jesus
it,
learn how to play the saxophone?
Jesus knows how to play every
Jesus
instrument.
invented
saxophone
the sax.
invented back then?
but no, he's always here, dude. He's just like watching.
That's what he did on the. Okay.
Yeah, he's
Big-
incompetent.
Big fucking religion time right now. On the 7th day, Jesus rested and learned how to play the saxophone. That's
Take
what he
that
did
out.
on
They
the
take
7th
that out of
day,
the New
bro.
Testament, man.
Yeah. They fucking
See, when it got
scrapped that.
translated to English from Latin, that's where the translation of the sax got lost in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Also knows how to play the Jew's harp, the ukulele.
The jaw harp.
The bean bass.
So
No.
Kevin says that when he went to heaven, Jesus gave him insight onto how the world works, how to play saxophone, and when he came back to life, he knew how to meticulously play the saxophone. The headline of the article, and it's actually apparently it's a big article. When I looked it up, because I had seen that from the photo, I had just done that like Google search where you can pop a photo into a Google search.
Yeah.
And it came up with this article. I'm like, no way, this is the real story behind it. If I'd have known this, I would have used this photo again.
Yeah.
But I didn't know, but it's beautiful. The headline is, Jesus taught me how to play soprano saxophone while I was dead. It's like, what?
That's
What?
random as hell.
But have
Wow.
you heard of people like having brain surgery and waking up and speaking different languages
Yeah.
fluently?
Dude.
No.
Not
That's
even
crazy.
not even like brain surgery, just like knocking themselves being in a coma coming out.
And know different languages.
And it's like
Fluently.
like, fluent. It's like,
weird as hell.
how in the world you're like this is gonna be like a self-help
It's deep.
crazy deep brain episodes.
Well,
What's happening?
It's just, I mean, time we just make up. We're getting fucking crazy now. we
Time
make
is
up
an
time.
enigma.
We made up time to understand the world around us. So like when you're dead or all this stuff, we talked the other day about a permanent trip or like a long extended trip from drugs that like you think it's 2 years and it's like a day, or like you think you've been on a trip for 2 years, all of a sudden, bam, it's back to the same day, and like that time isn't real. So these people they're learning saxophone and all these languages, you know,
Up there.
It's crazy. I mean, I've heard some crazy shit too back in church school. These guys, one of my church school teachers said that he was pronounced dead, and he said he was floating over his body and could see everybody working on him and shit. And then he came back to life.
I know somebody that did some hard drugs, and that same thing happened.
Yeah.
They were like looking down on their shit, and they're like, I should probably get back.
Dude, it's it's wild. And that's some like eye-opening shit. It's weird, dude. It's crazy.
Definitely.
So, like, what's the appropriate amount of drugs to do before it's like
A lot.
Probably none.
out of body experience?
The appropriate amount is probably the wrong amount.
How about like that guy who ate like 451 chicken nuggets and died?
Oh,
So then, like, you can only eat 450 without dying.
So that's the limit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We found the line.
Yeah.
He probably had the best fucking trip of his life before he died from chicken nuggets.
And then I would get, how many sweet and sour packets would you need? I fucking love sweet and sour
That's
packets.
a lot of filler, though. In your
You're
stomach,
probably dropping her down to 300 nuggies.
probably. That sweet and sour sauce
a lot of
gotta be
sugar.
filling.
That shit slaps.
What's
It
you
does
guys?
slap.
Are you guys big nugget connoisseurs? You like nuggies?
Hold on, real nuggets or like McDonald's nuggets? Because I'm convinced that's not real chicken.
No, it's not. I absolutely despise McDonald's
I'm going to
nuggets.
be real with you. I don't
Is
know.
there a real nugget then?
Yeah, I don't think I've had a chicken nugget at a
Well,
restaurant.
I
chicken
think
tender
I-
is a chicken
yes.
nugget.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's a chicken tender.
A chicken nugget, it's like ground chicken.
Well, that's what you're perceived.
I would say a chicken nugget is like a boneless wing.
That's
Yeah,
okay,
that's-
but
okay.
this is the thing.
But it's a
This
wing.
is going to be controversial. I don't know how our audience feels on this, but Chick-fil-A is fucking huge. Okay, everybody loves Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
Their nuggets are real chunks of chicken that they hand breaded. And I
They
guess
bread
they're
the chickens?
incredible. Yeah, and
I've never had.
I've
anything
never had
other
it.
than a spicy chicken.
I
Sandwich
had
at
one chicken
Chick-fil-A.
sandwich from Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, this is fucking lame. I don't understand the hype.
I'm a Raisin
and it never
Cane's
went
man.
back. I love
Cane's
Cane's.
all
I will suck a cock for Cane's.
Raisin Cane's, bro.
I fucking
All they make is chicken tenders, and I love it.
One full
fuck it
year
up.
doing this,
No.
and this is where we've regressed to.
yeah. So
Regress, dude. You mean progress?
with COVID and everything, and only having drive-through, Cane's has been insane. Backed up
Stupid.
like 2 times around the fucking building, out on the road. They're blocking traffic.
Worth the wait.
But I
worth it.
would
It's
never
quick.
wait.
I've waited in the waiting parking lot
The
for
infinite
like
circle.
at least 45 minutes before I went home to work.
Seriously?
Or went home from work.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like I worked a long day.
No
and I'm like,
kidding.
I'm working in the area with the Raisin Cane's.
I need to raise some cane.
I'm getting fucking Raisin Cane's, and I pull up there, and I was like, where the fuck
Dude.
does the line begin? Because it literally wrapped around the building twice.
Funny story about Raisin
I'm
Cane's.
sorry.
I'm getting upset. I'm fired up. I'm fired up.
So the guy in the background was Tucker.
Now, would they be able to solve this with 2 windows? One you can pay at, one you get at? Because there's only one window at the Canes and Blaine, right?
This was Cane's in like,
was
I don't
that?
even know the town.
Yeah,
We just went there the other
We
day.
did. Yeah,
this
that's
a-
where I wanted to go with this.
Is this a logistics problem?
No, it's just that they're so fucking good.
It's so
Have you
busy.
guys? Do you guys know the story behind Raisin Cane's?
It's a dog, right?
Tell me.
Well, yeah, there was their dog's name, but it was 2 dudes in high school, and for a college project, they came up with this idea of a fast food restaurant where it was just chicken tenders.
Dude.
And the different ways you could do a chicken tender.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they got an F on the whole thing. Or they
turned it into a
didn't-
real thing.
They turned it into their professor, and they didn't get a good grade on it. It was like Horsey said, it'll.
Wow.
They have them
It would
quoted
never
as
work.
it will never work. They turned it into like a 200, 300 multinational location deal.
Dude, incredible. And it is literally my favorite place.
It was named
I
after
love
a
it. I
dog,
love
and they
it.
are so good, and it's
love it.
genius.
So good.
The
make one
tenders
thing.
are good. The chicken is very good. But what's even more impressive than the chicken is the sauce.
Oh,
Sauce.
my God.
It's all about that sauce.
If you have never had Raisin Cane sauce,
Dude, drink it. Drink it.
it's amazing. I could eat it by itself.
Oh, I do.
I would
It's
kill
good.
for a gallon
Skip
of
the
that.
coleslaw. I like coleslaw. I do.
Their
But
coleslaw is good, but it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
No.
Skip the
I'm not a
coleslaw
coleslaw
and get
guy.
extra bread, extra fries, or extra sauce.
Okay, yeah. Here's the thing. Okay, if you're going to Cane's, fuck your budget. You get okay.
Get the
so
Tyler
it's-
Plojic.
No, well, it's a Caniac combo, no slaw, extra toast, and an extra sauce.
And then, dude, every time you go up to the drive-thru, they're like, chicken, what you thinking? What you thinking?
They say that, yeah, every time, bro. It's incredible.
I've never heard him say
I have never had that experience.
Really?
Mine was just a
Every
dude
time.
like, "What's up?" What do you
Dude,
want?
every time.
Every time.
I love it.
It's so good, dude.
Dude, Raising K's, what's up?
Dude, yeah. So the
boys are back!
so me and Tucker went the other day after we bought this trailer, and well, that's actually before we were fucking waiting for this guy, and like I said, with COVID, the line has been wrapped around this building. So
Yep.
we're like, so this was our thing. This guy was fucking brushing us off. He wouldn't message us back about this trailer, and we said, well, we're gonna take forever at Cane's. So when we're done, if he doesn't message us, we're leaving. We roll up to Cane's 5 p.m. Okay, like
Prime time.
Prime time. Nobody in the drive-thru.
What?
We drove right in and out, fucking 4 minutes. Incredible.
You didn't get the.
We did get the trailer.
Oh, okay.
But it was fucking insane. I was like losing my shit. Me and Tucker like joking around. We're like, hey, do you guys have like chicken fingers or like do you guys have Texas toast or fries? Literally, that's all
yes, that's literally all we have.
You want that on a bun?
Yeah, I was
Or,
gonna say, you want a chicken sandwich? Yeah, that's chicken tenders on some bread.
Yeah.
dude, it's
Same
so
shit with a
fucking
bun.
good.
It's incredible. I love it.
Genius
good.
business model.
I am still a Chick-fil-A guy. I do love Chick-fil-A. It's a different kind of chicken, though. It's a different.
You just said a little bit ago
appetite.
that all you've so you just get the spicy chicken sandwich every
Spicy
time.
chicken sandwich. It slaps.
Okay, so this is people are sleeping on
have to
this.
try
And the fries. The fries are good.
People are sleeping on this. Me and Tucker talk about this a lot. But what is the sleeper cell for chicken tenders?
What's that?
The sleeper cell chicken tender place.
Everybody's sleeping on this place
They're
that the tenders are
sleeping
so
on this.
good.
Oh, fucking Quick Trip,
Quick
dude.
Trip,
Oh, you're not wrong,
dude.
Yeah.
Quick
That
Trip,
and the Bosco sticks from there,
Bro.
it's like high school, bro.
dude. Quick Trip chicken tenders. They fucking hit. If you get them fresh, they hit.
Oh, you gotta have fresh.
If you had better sauces, it'd be honestly right up there with Cane's.
You want to get me on a rant on fast food? I had for the first time in my life the McRib just to see what the
Dude.
buzz was about.
You probably
and
fucking
it
pissed.
was
Weak
it was a
sauce.
flashback to
Gross.
like 8th grade
Oh,
detention
yeah.
when I'm eating a cold barbecue rib hoagie.
Terrible.
And it's
It's
like
weak sauce.
The McRib sucks.
It is 100%
what?
weak sauce.
What is the hype about?
Hot fucking take.
McRib
McRib
sucks.
sucks.
And dude, and Popeye's chicken sucks.
I've never had it.
I think I had it
it's
once.
poor. It's very
okay,
poor.
I had it once in my life, and I don't really remember it, so it's probably not that good.
Sucked.
I ordered a spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes, and I got normal chicken with a spicy sauce that wasn't even spicy. I was a little upset.
So, but
It would have been spicy for jalapeno
dude, I'm
Joe.
so fucking hungry. Like I said, I haven't ate like all day, and I got
I got a
pulled pork
half
at
a
home.
wrap sitting on the couch over there.
Dude,
if
that's
you
a
want.
wrap. No, we sleep on KFC.
I
Way
got a
too
whole
much,
ass
too.
you could eat.
I always, no shit. The whole time I've lived in Pine City, I have not gotten KFC.
Wait.
I always forget we have it.
Yeah, right. We sleep on.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
I can't.
whole ass you could eat.
Okay, after you're deep into the Natty Daddy, what is your afterthought on the thing? Still from your initial?
It has not
review?
given me gut rot.
I like it. It is a little too sweet for me. It's not on par with.
I got halfway done and I had enough.
I would
It
say
is good.
I would say all in all, it would be awesome. Ice cold on the boat, have one or two, and then switch back to regular beer.
It's
100%.
It's too sweet
me out.
for me, honestly.
Normal can.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
You don't need a 16er.
Don't need a pounder.
The
Shrink her down.
the Natty Sun
Barely know
lemonade.
her.
What's that?
The Natty Sun lemonade is what I said. It wasn't as funny as
Natty
this joke.
Sun lemonade.
So, no, that's I enjoy it, but I'm a big Natter Day guy still. So
Yeah.
So with the future of the podcast, I suppose we should probably address this at some point. With the future of the podcast, what's this going to look like from here going out? With me moving up to Nodak, Tucker being in and out with the babies, with the baby.
yeah, every 2 months we have them on.
The babies.
I think I could pull off more than every 2 months.
Okay.
But
Once a month. Crossing my toes.
But no,
You
honestly,
don't-
dude, that's a lot of work. It really is.
Oh, I bet.
You don't. I mean,
no, I'm not sleeping on that at all.
You don't think of it like.
Oh yeah, no, I have a 1-2 switch on my Nintendo Switch. I don't putting them to sleep. Is tough. The game where you got to rock the baby to sleep
you
on the
threw it
Nintendo
one
Switch.
time.
Yeah, I did. That's why I don't got regular kids. Just virtual ones.
No, yeah, you sent me
hey,
fucking last night. You sent me shit.
But what I'm getting at is like, I'm not going to promise every single episode.
Oh yeah, no.
but
sure.
But
We wouldn't expect that.
I expect it. Every episode.
but I feel like I could be here more often than once every 2 months.
So
That'd be real
obviously
cool.
you enjoy this. Like you're having a good time tonight, right?
I missed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a good time. And with Kody going, at least I don't plan on bringing another person on. I think we cut down to 3, and then if we get guests and whatnot, we get too overwhelmed if we have a guest with 4 anyways. So
Yeah.
It could be a lot.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we could have Jake on, you know?
oh, yeah, for sure,
Definitely.
Yeah,
If we
Jake's got
have
a lot
to.
talk about.
No.
Jake, yeah, we talked about it last episode. I'm like off camera. I'm like, fuck, we should have had him on. His ghost stories. I love that shit. I'm like,
Yes,
fuck.
we need to do a spooky episode.
When you were talking about that off episode
Goosebumps.
last week, I'm like, dude, this would have been fucking good. 'Cause
He's got a good story where he had a ghost saying his name, man.
This ghost was trying to fuck him. That's
Okay, both
was.
of those are he can't deny either of
no,
those.
no. Freddie wanted to fuck.
Yeah,
that was his
dude.
name, right?
Well, hey, I haven't heard the story, so like we should have him on telling it sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got
Well,
like 9 minutes left.
No. We'll let it.
No, this is a health and like spiritual.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well,
So
I mean, spiritual.
no, so we'll have that on. Yeah, he does shit on the side. So
So he's talking about something sex and some ghosts he's going to talk about next week. Next week? You going to come on
We'll
next
figure
week
it out.
talk about sex and ghosts?
Sex and drugs and
Doing sex?
big sex guy. But we got to line up more. If I want to put out there, well, first of all, please like and share all of our shit. Like I put in our last premiere that with Kody being gone, I mean, he's fucking huge marketing and shit, and it's gonna go down the tank. And we grow so much faster. We grow so fast by word of mouth and people sharing our shit and liking our stuff. I mean, that's
They're our
huge.
new marketer.
Absolutely. and it's cheap marketing, so do it please for us. So but then also if anybody in our listening audience like has something they want to promote or talk, like, I don't know, that's the kind of guests that I like having on. I like having interviews when they want to promote something, we get their exposure out there.
Yeah, cool shit to talk about.
I do like interviewing people that just want to get fucked up.
That is fun.
But I like, oh, you got something going on, and with Corona, there's not a whole lot of that going on. But if you want to reach out to us,
This is the comeback.
on tap with the boys at
This
Gmail.
week was supposed to be J Tam's interview.
Yeah.
We said no, we're going to hold it off because this is the only
Well,
day that
yeah.
we've all 4 of us
and it's
been
a
able to do
1-year
it.
anniversary. man.
1 year anniversary.
Yeah, so we're
Tune in to a future episode where she's on because she is still coming on.
Would she come on when you're not here though?
Well, I'll come back for that one.
right.
That's gonna be a fun episode.
I don't want
She
to be
can
that
drink
guy,
like a
but who
fish.
the who's J-Tam?
Her dad.
No, I thought we're not supposed to do
No,
that.
she gave me the go. She gave me the green light. I can
Okay.
talk about it.
All right.
Her dad was I don't know how that works. Adrian Peterson's lawyer.
Oh, nice.
Hell of a guy.
That is
So
Bang boat.
strangest-
we got some
we know
F-list
people
celebrities on lined up.
Her dad was AP's lawyer. Okay, all right.
So tune in. We got her. We're gonna get AP's lawyer's
Ape.
daughter fucked up on camera.
We're huge, and then we're gonna use all of Kody. We're gonna use all of Cody's connections and fucking steal guests from him from his new podcast and shit. So yeah, absolutely. If you're not watching, what are you going to be editing over there for him when you start on Monday?
So like,
So for those of you that don't know, I'm
let
gonna be
Tucker
starting.
talk. Fuck you.
Oh, go ahead.
No, okay. No.
For those of you that don't know, I'm gonna be starting at You Betcha at in Fargo on the yesterday from when this is being aired. So
Lame.
I'll be working there when you see this, and I'm gonna be editing the Breakfast Ball podcast
Lame.
and the Raging Workaholics podcast. So
No
I'm gonna be
comment.
in charge of those things, and so look those up, give it a like, because if it grows, maybe I get some clout.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Do you think you'll be on one of them podcasts?
His head will be.
Yeah, I actually really hope that they watch this, because when I beat Ryan in golf, every time that we golf together this summer, I think that they're gonna have to maybe
Fuck yeah,
put me
dude.
in
You're
at
gonna
least
start
one
some
time.
beef?
Hell yeah.
You're starting beef right now?
I think
But-
every time I beat
But
Ryan,
what I wanted to say before
It'll
we
be
get too far,
Kody and Tyler. Sorry.
That's all right. Before we get too far off topic, I wanted to address that Kody is Beyonce, and then we are Destiny's Child.
Yes.
No shit.
Yeah, Cody's going off to bigger and better things.
No, that's not true.
And we're just...
I don't know. That one lady hosts the. Is she part of the American Idol?
I don't fucking know. Who watches
Jennifer
American
Lopez?
Idol anymore?
No, it's like Sporty Spice.
Jenny
or
from the
whatever.
Block?
That's Spice
Jennifer
Girls,
Lopez
man.
is on American Idol.
Oh yeah, it's Spice Girl.
Oh,
Same thing.
I can't name a single member of Destiny's Child. I see what you did there.
Beyonce.
Nah, dude.
No. Well, I mean, that's the thing. We did a cross podcast with the Breakfast Ball guys
You
already.
found your Jay-Z.
So
Yeah, no.
You found your
no
Jay-Z.
poop.
who is the Jay-Z?
Ryan
Miles.
or Tyler?
Miles
Yeah,
is the Jay-Z.
Oh shit.
Miles, the Jay-Z guy.
So no, that's awesome. We're excited for you. So
Yep.
It'll be
Yeah.
cool. It'll be a nice expansion, nice little adventure. You know, I think everything that I've done working up to right now is
For sure.
a little bit of every piece of the position that they need. And, you know, I think it'd be stupid to turn it down for what it is.
Oh,
you know?
it would have been you. Yeah. And, okay, so I don't know. So Dalton was there. Tucker did not go with us, but I kind of feel like I'm responsible for kind of ending, like fucking losing him, because we were sitting at dinner with them guys, and I mean, you were probably talking about it before that, but we were sitting at dinner and they were talking about their shit going on, and I'm like, yeah, a while back you had resumes and Kody was going to send a resume in, but he didn't do it or whatever. And they just went, yeah, you should do it.
They jumped on that.
And they fucking jumped on it, and here we are.
And
so
then you told
I'm
them,
responsible.
Then you told them, don't fucking take it from us, and here we are.
Yeah. No shit, he hit it too. He fucking calls me one day. I need to talk to you. I'm like, you fucking pregnant too? I'm like, are you
I'm
pregnant
putting in my
too?
2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's getting fucking pregnant and married, and yeah. So I don't know. I mean, obviously you're
honestly, it's really awesome.
incredible.
That we're getting rid of the shitty
producer.
producer.
Finally, dude. Oh.
Is that joke overdone?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're still on.
No, it's underused.
I think it's an every episode thing.
Okay.
I think we're going to talk about how shitty he is even when he's not here.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It's going to be his fault even when he's not producing them.
It's like, thanks, Obama.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Fuckers are right in the Capitol. Thanks, Obama.
At what point do I charge to be the interview on tap?
Never.
Please don't.
I will do it only if you guys have
Welcome to On Tap with
red carpet coming
Oh.
down, case of beer waiting.
We'll buy a white carpet. We'll fucking beat you until it's red.
I like that idea.
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you know, obviously with going to them, I don't know what the stipulation's going to be for that aspect of it, but
You're probably gonna sue us.
I'll fucking come on here as much as I can.
Whatever, dude.
I wanted to go sexual.
I was waiting for that.
Those were setup eyes. He's like, anybody gonna jump on that one?
I had to stop myself.
we're all like, yeah, I'll come on that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was gonna say you can come on me as much as you want.
I love how you held back and waited.
And this is the overwhelming point of the episode where we slowly close it out. This is the long Minnesota goodbye. It's going to be about another 2 minutes till we hit the outro, I'm guessing. But thanks again, guys, for watching. This is the first of many episodes to come. And 1 year down, 100 to go.
You're playing this song again.
Hell yeah.
Crank it.
I could literally just roll with that. That was dope. Yeah, make sure to like, subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow our Facebook. We are almost at 2,000 followers on Facebook. 10,000 plays. We are fucking like 10 short of plays.
We'll get that.
So
Just
we'll
on
smoke
audio. That
We'll
doesn't
smoke-
include the YouTube
We'll
plays.
smoke that probably before Tuesday. So that's incredible. We searched up statistics the other day, like what percentage of podcasts even last a year, and the amount of traction that we've gained in the year. It's humbling. It's incredible.
What was the statistic on that?
We're in the top 30% of all podcasts in the United States.
And that's
Which-
a lot.
There's a lot of podcasts, but
A lot
that's
of freaking podcasts.
It's incredible. I never thought we'd make it this far. I never thought the first episode was going to air. I never thought we'd get beyond that. So it's awesome. And now it's a big
Let's
part
go.
of my life. So I don't want it to end. So
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
I love this.
Goodbye.
Oh my
Goodbye.
God.
Have a good time.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I love that you guys did that last week.
Thanks for listening to On Tap with the Boys. Be sure to follow us on social media and stay updated. Tune in next week for another episode about Tyler's problems.
I was really hoping I could muster up a fart one last time for the year-end episode, but got nothing. It's in the deep butt.
Well, mark that down for another time. Cody disappointed.
Put a finger in it.